Well, I bet we know what this is, don't we? Yeah, Winchester Model 94, famous. But what is it chambered in? And to give you some idea, notice this little button here, transverse safety. They didn't put that on here in 1894 or 5 or 40. This was the kind of the lawyer proofing of the 94, not my favorite or anybody else's. They've gotten away from that, but that at least tells us this is going to be chambered for some of the more modern popular rounds. So probably 30-30, if you can consider that modern. But that's what most of the 94s were chambered in. They did 35 or 38-55. They did 32 special, a few others. But by and large, if you have a Model 94, it's in 30-30 Winchester. But not this one, because this one is chambered for the 410 shot shell. Yes, sir. This is called the Model 9410. Winchester started manufacturing these around 2001, and I think they continued until about 2006 or 7. So they weren't all that popular, but you know, it's kind of funny to have a lever action shotgun, and in a 410, can this really be an effective shotgun? Well, I think it depends on what you're hunting. I think for squirrels and cottontails, it's great. This gun is going to make it a lot easier to hit a small target, especially for newer shooters, somebody who doesn't shoot all that much. So I would say it would make a pretty good little house gun. You could keep it by the door, and if a skunk or a coon comes around, you need to take care of it. Shotgun's a great way to do it. Less danger of any ricochets in the farmyard and that sort of thing. Probably a pretty good truck gun for similar reasons. But boy, just for a straight up hunting shotgun for, like I said, cottontails and squirrels, I think you could do darn well with it. Now, it has a 24-inch barrel, so you're going to get good performance out of it. Not only can you shoot shot shells, you could shoot slugs through this. Foster-type slugs should work just fine. It's a smooth bore. In later years, I understand they even put some screw-in chokes in there, so you could change things out. The straight one here, I believe, is set up for an improved cylinder, so you're probably looking at 25-yard shots. We'll do a little shooting with this thing and find out just how well it does. Now, that only shoots or handles 2.5-inch shells, not the 2 3/4. So that's probably because of the tube, the action. It's the same thing, I guess, as the standard 94. The action doesn't change, so the cartridge can't be too long. But they say you can shove 9 up through this thing. 9 rounds. That's kind of a good pile of firepower right there. Now, this thing weighs around 7 pounds. They claim it should go 612. I didn't weigh this one, but who cares? At that weight, you've got a pretty handy little rifle. 13.5 inches length of pull. Pretty much standard stuff for the lever actions. Obviously, you've got sights on it as if it were a rifle. And you've got the fiber optic up front. I don't know if shotgunning it really matters, but for picking off those squirrels and stuff, should be a pretty handy little shotgun. I am going to have my buddy Tate here throw some clays for me, and I'm going to see if I can make a fool of myself, or maybe hit a few. When this thing first came out, I shot it at an event down at Vegas at the SHOT Show, and I think I went 6 for 6 on clays and decided to hang it up at that point before I started missing, because I'm pretty easily missed with a shotgun. All right, everybody ready? Pull. I missed it. Hey, it works.
Yeah, that one's completely unscathed right there.
All right, let's try another unscathed.
Ready?
Pull. Uh-oh. Killed that one without even shooting. That is deadly.
All right, let's try one more.
All right. Pull.
Oh!
Yes! And that's the end of the show, folks. 50%. No, you can't get 2 of them in there, can you?
I don't think I can get 2 in this one.
Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll see if I can break pieces. If I hit it on the first shot, we'll see if we can break pieces on the next one. Pull. Hit the trees before I could even load. Matter of fact, I tried pumping it. This is going to take a little work to get used to this.
Hard to get it to go exactly where I want it to go.
Yeah, it takes a little practice. I kicked that one right back out. I was afraid it would. It's holding tight. There we go. 2.5, 9 shots. Okay. See if I can remember to jack this round in. Pull.
Oh. I haven't thrown with one of these before.
Gaylord Perry, he's not. Pull. I didn't have the hammer back. There's a learning curve with this, guys. You have to have the transverse safety bar off, but you also have to pull the hammer back. Wasting a lot of clays today. Okay, hammer's back. Pull.
Oh, you got that one.
Got it in half the forest. I think we're starting to get the hang of it here, buddy. Fire again.
Oh.
Got it. By golly, it works. That's 2 in a row. 3 out of 4. Well, at least I rejected around and got a second shot off. About 2 feet off the ground before I did. I'm going to try a couple more, Tate, and then give you a wing at it. Tell you what, it's starting to get fun. Hammer's back, by golly, I'm ready.
Oh!
Got another one. Okay. Pull.
Oh!
I was ready for another one. I wish you could have thrown a double on that.
Here.
Little higher in the air, please.
A little higher?
Yeah. There we go. 2 shots. Missed both of them, but I got 2 shots off. By golly, you want to try this, buddy?
I'll try it.
I'll try the winging and you try the shooting.
This thing, you can just keep putting shells in this. It just doesn't end.
It just eats them, doesn't it?
Yeah.
24-inch barrel. They supposedly get 9 of them in there.
Well, I'm ready.
All right, here we go, boys.
Go.
Yeah, first try.
Oh, it also helps when the guy throwing the clays knows what he's doing with that thing.
You ready?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Tate, you're my hero, buddy.
2 for 2.
You know what I think we're going to discover here?
What?
My career is as a thrower, not a shooter.
Pull.
Fell out of the hanger.
I bet I could get that one.
I'll bet you could too. Are you ready?
Yeah. Oh, my first miss. I shot over it.
Yeah, that can happen. What do you think? You like that thing?
Yeah, I do.
Another one?
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
Oh, on the second shot.
All right. That's a long shot for that little cylinder bore.
That was fun. I like this gun.
All right. So what have we learned? What have we learned about this lever action 410?
That you could use it on birds at reasonable ranges if they're going slow.
Do you think you could cycle it fast enough for doubles?
I just shot twice and I hit, so I think you could.
Yeah, with a little practice you could.
With a
It's
little
not
practice.
as fast as the pump action, and obviously not as a double, but
No.
not bad.
And it's not a 12 gauge either, so.
Yeah, it's not a 12 gauge either. But I think it would really be effective for cottontails and squirrels.
Oh, I want one of these as a truck gun.
Yeah, I mean, just wandering through the woods looking for meat.
It'd be great.
Pick it off whatever you need.
It's the problem with having, I usually carry a little single shot 12 gauge in my truck with me.
Yeah.
That's too much for rabbits usually.
Yeah,
So
this would be much easier.
this would be great.
Yeah, there you go, guys. Now, obviously, they don't make them anymore, so you're looking at the used market. But if you can find a 9410, pretty cool name. The Model 94 in a 410, they just combined the 4 and made it a 9410. I like it. But I don't own it, so I'm going to have to give it back to Trevor. Trevor, once again, thanks for the loan. I have a lot of great friends who loan me their rifles so we can make these videos, and I really appreciate it. If you have something really peculiar, really different that you think would make for an interesting video, get a hold of me and let me know about it, because Tate and I have always enjoyed trying out new things like this.
I do.
Yeah. So we'll see you next time. Hunt honest and shoot straight.